All right, welcome back to Teen Republic. It's a boy Joseph Trends. I think I'm one trendsetter in this part of the Sahara. And the conversation that we are about to go into is all matters of filmmaking, movies, and basically, the creative industry and what our young people have in store for us and what the future looks like for them. But before we delve into the conversation, I want you guys to take a look at this particular snippet, or rather trailer that we have for you. Take a look.
Oh, she's got her head in the clouds and she's burning it down. This girl, you cannot sing.
I don't know who you think you are.
Oh, I'm Jewel. The rest, utambia.
Coastal rhythm, sis in the script. Mtaa hadi estate, bado ni trip. Na tukishini shine ya wote. Hindo life hatubaki kote. Coastal rhythm, tunatesa. Coastal rhythm.
All right, so you guys have seen that particular snippet, right? So right now, I am joined by Alma. She's right here, Alma Mwangi. How are you doing? Good morning. Or rather, good afternoon. Yes, just 5 minutes past noon. How are you?
I'm good.
How's it going?
Yeah, everything is nice.
Weekend ikoaje?
Poa.
Hey, nakubamba. You ready?
Yeah.
Born ready?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Now, who is Alma in a nutshell?
So, my name is Alma, as you said already. I'm 16 years old and I'm still a student, actually.
Wow.
I'm a passionate filmmaker. I like making film. I love telling stories. But I also like watching stories. I don't just like making them, but I also like watching them as well. So I don't have to do all the work.
So being a filmmaker, does it mean that your writing skills also have to be top-notch?
No. Okay, for me, being a filmmaker, I'm a producer and creator.
Wow.
So there's like a certain job for everyone in the filmmaking industry. Mm-hmm. So for me, I'm not a scriptwriter. So I don't like write the story. Mm-hmm. But it's definitely something that comes from my head. It's an idea that is broken down by the scriptwriters.
Ah, interesting. Now, where did this dream and desire start from?
Actually, it was never actually a dream. It just came. Mm-hmm. So my mom, who's also a producer, she was just like writing a story because she's always like writing stories. Any idea that comes to her head, she's just always writing. Yeah. So as she was writing, I came and I saw her and she was on her laptop. So I was like, Mom, why are you always writing stories like with the same plot, same themes? There's nothing for us teenagers out there. That's why we don't have like a majority of teenagers really watching like Kenyan platforms because there's nothing really for them.
All right.
So she was like, okay, what do you recommend? What should I do? And I was like, these stories that you see on Netflix about like how teenagers maneuver their lives, whether it's like academic pressure, whether it's peer pressure, whether it's like just basically every problem we have, but also all the ups that we have as well, like the good friendships we make, like, all that.
Interesting.
So then she was like, why don't you do this yourself? Because like clearly you know more than me. Yeah. And I'm like, no, there's no way. There's no way I'm doing like a show and I'm still a student in school. Yeah. Like I didn't think I'd even have the patience for that or like even the balance. Yeah. But eventually she did convince me and then that's how my filmmaking journey started. Wow. But obviously I've grown up like watching her do it as well and it requires a lot of sacrifice. So yeah.
I agree. Now I'm curious to know, what's your favorite movie?
Oh, wow. Okay, mine is not a movie, it's a series. And it's called The Fury. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's called Furies. Furies, that's what it's called. I really like that show. I like action. Yeah.
What of locally? What's your favorite locally made films? Maybe you can name like 2 or 3 that you personally like.
Okay, so first of all, I love my mom's show, which is Kiza.
Oh, wow.
Then I like Jua Kali. And guys, but like, I kind of like The Real Housewives of Nairobi. I feel like it's something that no one would say, but yeah, I feel like I like the drama and I like the realism in that show. Yeah.
Interesting. Now, talking of which, you're 16 years old.
Yeah.
So far, what has been your biggest achievement?
Definitely this making this whole show and also winning an award for it. I won the Best Newcomer Producer for Coastal Rhythms. That's one of my biggest achievements yet.
Wow. Yeah. And how was the journey throughout Coastal Rhythms?
Okay, so the making of Coastal Rhythms is actually like I feel like it's also simpler because teenagers are doing what they normally do. So for the actors, I feel like, and the actresses obviously, I feel like it's also like an easier experience. For me as a producer, I also think it's really easy to work with people my age as well. So it's definitely been a really good journey, and I love the crew. The crew's been supportive, the crew has been sacrificial. Like, they're amazing. So I'm actually really happy with my crew and the cast. And I think it's been a good journey.
Wow. Now, being in school, you're making films,
Yeah.
you're a producer. How do you put the skills that you learn in film into your school curriculum?
Actually, I don't do that. When it comes to school, I don't try to be a filmmaker or a producer in my schoolwork because I have to find a way to like separate those two. So I don't really necessarily bring it in. But when it comes to like, for example, if we're having skits or like school presentations and it requires something to do with acting or drama, like I'm definitely always gonna be the one asked for advice, like what should we do, the storyline, you know,
I get
because
you.
they know that I've been there before. So
Yeah.
that's definitely what I could say is the only thing I bring to school. Otherwise, school and work is just separate.
Now, in the near future, I'm sure you have aspirations, you have
Yeah,
dreams.
yeah.
How do they look like?
Okay.
What will you say you do want to achieve, Useme? You know what? I feel like I'm at the peak.
The peak of everything.
Yes.
Okay, so I think, I don't know if you can win a Grammy for
Yeah.
filmmaking, but I definitely want something like that.
Like an Oscar.
Like an Oscar, yes. And then you see me on the stage with my Oscar, yeah, definitely.
And everything. Maybe Kenyan creators and filmmakers that probably you love and you'd love to probably work with and probably you've seen. Name for me a few.
Okay, so I have both because it doesn't just have to be people behind the scenes, but
Yes.
also people in the show. So I like Daudi Yanguka's work. Like I think he's really good at what he does. Like you can tell he's really good at what he does. And then for the actresses and the actors, I like Robert Agengo. I don't know, this is something really cool about him. And also Shix Kapenga is really funny. So I definitely I need that humor in my life.
Yeah.
And then Sanaipe Tande.
Wow.
Yeah, she's just so cool also. Yeah.
I love the fact that you've mentioned Shix. She's one of the best in the game.
Yeah,
And
she's the
been-
best in the game.
Yeah, she's been here
Undeniably.
for a minute. Maybe how can will the young people connect with you? Maybe even a contact or maybe a social media handle that
Okay.
young creators will be in a position to, work with you.
Okay.
Tell them. Where's the camera?
So where's the camera?
Yeah,
There you-
wapatie hii. Kamera gani? Hii hapa.
Okay.
Hapa.
So you can go on my Instagram. It's called Alma_the filmmaker. Yeah, so you can contact me there. I'm always available to see any messages. I'll probably always respond as well because, I know the struggle. So yeah.
Alma, the filmmaker.
Yeah.
And wait, before we even cut it off, is filmmaking expensive?
Filmmaking is so expensive. It's so expensive. No matter how small the project is, it's at least going to be $1 million plus.
And ido inatoka wapi?
For Coastal Rhythms, I was very fortunate to have my parents fund the whole thing.
For real?
Yeah.
Hey, mama with funds.
Yeah, and dad, because But like, I was really fortunate to have them fund the whole thing. So yeah.
Na walikubaliaje kutoa hiyo do?
Mom just loves film. So she's like, no problem. Like, she supported me on the get-go.
Wow.
For my dad, it took a bit of like push and pull, but we got there. Because I'm his daughter, and dads and daughters, you can't really.
Exactly,
Yeah.
I agree. Lastly, what school, where do you study? Because at the end of the day, maybe just give them a shout out, maybe.
Free advertisement, Naisula School. Yeah. I go to Naisula, the one in Kajiado. It's a really good school, guys.
Yeah. Who's your favorite teacher there, maybe?
I have so many. Because those teachers that like, they appear or they act strict, but you just have to get them the right way and they're not strict. So I like Mr. Mokua and Mr. Wugire. Yeah.
Interesting. We have a #1 filmmaker in the country. Alma is here, and we wish you all the best.
Thank you.
We just want to ensure that we support you and we ensure that you have the best of the best.
Yeah.
And karibu tena na tena, Teen Republic. Give me 5, give me 5, give me 5. Good job, good job. And the next movie, please call me.
Yeah.
I'll try and
Definitely.
and ask. Give me a role.
Okay.
Will you?
Anything you want.
Anything?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much, Alma. Big shout out to you. I just want to go through a couple of social media responses that what one